Hello, hello, hello. How are you? This is a pop-up. Welcome to Passionately Improved Arts and More. I am Tracy, if you don't know. I'm about to get busy on this table that has been sitting here for about 3 or 4 months that I need to complete. Life be life. This year has been something else, and I just haven't been able to complete it as quickly as I want to, as I wanted to. So come in, y'all. Come on in. Come on in, and we're gonna get started. Hope I'm clear. Hope you can hear me. Let me know. Or is it that mic? Can y'all hear me from there? Because the fan is going. Do I have to talk extra loud? It's that mic that's on. Somebody come in and let me know if you can hear me, and if you can hear me well. Hello, Picture Me Crafty. Bestie, how are you? How is it? How is the volume? Is it static? Because this one over here is the one that's on. Yes, hear you. Very good. All right, I'm gonna get started. So this is the coffee table that I started on this summer. Haven't finished it. I've got a lot of work to do. Life be life, and I have a lot of stuff going on. So what I have done, I turned it over and I used this is called frog tape. Put the frog tape all the way around it so that when I pour the resin on here, that it doesn't grip on this bottom, and then I'd have to sand all that off. I'll just have to pull the tape up, heat it up, pull the tape up, make life a lot easier for me. So I just want to show you that before I flip this over and show you what I've done. Since last you've seen it, if you saw it, oh, it's a little heavy. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Wait. And I use these shelf liners. This stops your items from sliding. So I want those down so that this table does not slide. Now let me lift this table back up. Okay. So last you saw it, I believe the last video, I had painted it all this white color. And since then, I started spray painting it a little bit just to give the bottom part just a little more definition. This is not what it's going to look like. There's going to be more spray paint and mica powder added to this. Let me just make sure I got it on here evenly, and I'm going to check the chat. Okay. Who we got here? Donzel, hello, welcome in. We're with Hudson, hello, how are you? Thanks for being here. So let me just wipe it down. I don't want to use alcohol ink because I have paint on here, and the alcohol ink will take up some of the paint. So I'm just going to use a damp rag. Just make sure I don't have any dust on here that will interfere with the epoxy, because the bottom layer paint and the spray paint is going to have some interference with the epoxy already, and I don't want anything else to happen. I don't want any dust particles or hair particles, anything like that. So I'm just gonna wipe it off and then take a dry one and dry. Okay, I've got a fan going on, so I hope you all can hear me well. I've got the window open and the fan going because I'm going to be using spray paint. Everybody speaking, everybody. Glad you guys could be here. Let me put my gloves on, and I've got to mix up some epoxy. But what I'm going to do, no, I sprayed enough on there. I'm not going to spray any more until I get the epoxy on. So this is for a client, and I've had it for quite some time. I have been intimidated. Yes, I have been intimidated because it's a big project, and I've only done one of these, and I did it for myself. So I've been afraid that I'm going to make mistakes. It's not going to turn out right because this is large, but I got to go ahead and knock it out. Got Gotta have some confidence in myself that it's gonna be all right. Okay. So I'm going to mix up the epoxy, and I just have some left of this epoxy that I got from Amazon. It's called a Takimo, but it's a low viscosity, high gloss. Oh, can you see that? High gloss, and it's yellow resistance and odorless. So you mix up two parts. You mix up resin and harden. Two equal parts. So I've got these silicone cups, and I'm going to pour how much? I don't know. Let's just pour and see. CJ, hello, hello. I know someone else came in. How are you and welcome in? So I'm going to start. You pour the resin in first. Get it open. And I'm going to. I need to get a marker so I can see. Hold on. Oh, I got a marker down here somewhere. Oh, of course not. Hold on, yeah, I'll be right back. I don't have a marker. No, I did. So let's see. I can't hardly see the markers. I don't need to fill these cups up. I think that'll be too much. But I'm gonna fill them up because if I have extra, I've got some molds down here. I'll just pour them in. So I'm going to do 250 milligrams of each. And I'm gonna mark that black so I can see it. Uh-oh. Right. The lighting's not real good down here. I should turn on that ring light. So I'll mark that one. And then I'll mark this one at 250. Right there. Let me make sure I did this one right. Oh, that's so hard to see. Right here, right here. Okay. So I'm going to pour the resin part in first and fill it up to this line. And pour kind of slow, so try to lessen the bubbles. I'm going to get bubbles anyway. Pour it right to that marking, which is 250 milliliters. And I think I got about a 45-minute work time with this resin. Okay. And then I'm going to pour the hardener into the oven. And that's just to get the measurements. Here's the pop-up. I didn't know I was going to go live, but I did all the other ones live in starting this table, and I said on live that I would make sure that I would go live so that you guys could see what I do with this table as I do. And then that way I don't have all that editing to do with this. So let me fill this up. This is the hardener. And I've got to order some more resin. This is the last of my resin. We'll put that order in tonight. So you got to make sure you have equal parts. If you don't have equal parts and you mix up your resin, you're going to have tacky spots. It's not going to cure properly. How's everybody doing today? Hope your Saturday's going well. Okay. So now what you do, so I have this bigger measuring cup, and this fits 1,000 milliliters. So which one was this? The hardener was the second one. So you pour the resin in first, and then you pour the hardener into the resin. And then I've got to mix this for 3 to 6 minutes until I get all the striations out. The more resin you use, the longer you normally have to mix it. Scrape your sides, get it all out. And you know what? Let me move off this table because I don't want any drips of unmixed resin on here. Oh, I don't know if y'all can see over here or not, but I'm gonna go to this little table here. Can y'all see over there? Let me see if this light helps any. Turn on. Does that help? Brighten? Okay, so let me get all this out. And let me look at the camera and see if y'all can see what I'm doing. If not, I'll just put something on that table, a piece of cardboard, and mix it over here where you can see. So I'm scraping it all the way around and at the bottom, getting all your resin out because you definitely want to make sure you have equal parts. And I use a silicone scraper. Let me see if y'all can see that. Yeah, see it here. You can. Okay. So now I'm gonna pour the hardener into the resin. And this is where the reaction begins. You can't just use one or the other. It will not cure. You have to mix the two so that it will harden. And I started to have this mixed before I came on, but I didn't know how long it was going to take me to set up. You know, it always takes me a minute to get StreamYard together and get my cameras together and the settings and all that. So that would take up some of my time that this stuff begins to cure. So that's why I'm doing it on this live. Okay, that's pretty good. Come back and check the chat as I stir this up. And I need to set a timer. Check in the chat. Yes. Help with the lighting. Thanks, Hudson. Sprinkling and blue. Is it sprinkling and blue? It's pretty decent here. It's a little cool, but it's not raining. Let me set this timer. And I'm gonna set it for 4 minutes and see if that's enough. Well, I already got 3 here. If I had to add 3 more, I'll just add 3 more. Let's start with 3 minutes. And then that way I can talk to you guys as I stir this up. So it's real cloudy. And you probably can't tell because this cup is not actually clear, you know, it's milky, but it's real cloudy. It's got a lot of striations, and you just got to stir and you got to scrape the sides of the container that you have it in and scrape the bottom. Take your silicone stir and go across the bottom and just go around the sides and then stir for 3 minutes. Rudy, well, hello, long time no see. Welcome. Yeah, come on in here. Come on in. Come on in. Get in here. So you're supposed to stir it slow to get less bubbles, but sometimes you get carried away. You stir faster. I do. You're gonna have bubbles anyway, regardless, and you can get those out usually with a heat gun or a torch. Hey, Laura. I didn't see you. Welcome in. How you doing? Happy Saturday to you. I got my apron on so I don't get any spills on me and my gloves. I got old shoes on. There's some, gets on my feet. I put a old sheet on the floor here and then covered up this table with several layers of different things. So I think I'm pretty protected. A little nervous. I just hope it turns out. Hope it turns out nice, and I hope she likes it when I get through. Yes, please hit that like button. Hello, Stacy. Stacy, how are you, sis? Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Denzel, did I speak to you? I think I did. If I didn't, hello. I hope I didn't miss anybody. My hands are going to be occupied, so I'm not going to be able to scroll unless I take my gloves off. All right, it's clearing up. And I got less than 20 seconds. It was actually it was actually clear. I don't see any striations or anything in here. But after that 3 minute ring, the timer goes off. I'm going to give it another minute just to make sure. And scrape these sides. I didn't do that. Oh, you're supposed to. Here's the timer. You're supposed to scrape your stirring tool also on the sides. Get all that off so that it mixes in too. I forgot about that part. Don't forget. I don't want to forget any steps. I really don't. Get all that off and then scrape the sides to mix that into your resin as well. Scrape the sides and scrape the bottom again. Okay. Looks pretty good to me. All right. Here we go, y'all. So the first thing I'm going to do is spread a coat of this onto this table. Start in the middle. And I may not have any resin left. You know, this might be enough. I don't know. All right, so I'm going to use my hand and just start to spread this out. And then coat this entire table with the resin. And how you can tell that you have covered each area is that it will be smooth. If it's rough, then you don't have resin on the area. So once I get the top surface covered, then I'll come over the edges and make sure I have those covered as well. Okay, so I'm probably going to put more resin on here, but I'm going to start to come over the lip and bring it down around the edges. Anyone else has come in? Hello and welcome. It was a piece of dust. Hello and welcome, and I'll come back and check the chat in a few. I know one of my moderators is in here. Picture me crafting. And she's got my back. I feel something. What is that? And see, when you do it with your hand, you can feel that. That's what, you know, a lot of people use a utensil, you know, use a scraper or something, use one of these, and they, you know, do like that to get it all over. But if you use your hand, you can feel if there's anything in your resin so that you can get it out. So the color she wants are peach. She wanted peach, a light peach. It was really, really hard to find light peach spray paint. So I have a peach. She wants gold, peach, gold, cream, and silver. So I kind of did the base with spray painting just some spots all the way around to help me so that I don't have to spray so much into the epoxy. Okay, I think it feels smooth all the way around, but it's kind of a thin layer in area. So I'm gonna add just a little more epoxy. And so when you put epoxy on surfaces that have paint, spray paint, mica powder, things like that, there's a reaction that causes what's called dimples. They call them fish eyes. The surfaces aren't liking each other. So you normally will probably have to do 2 or 3 coats because this first layer is going to have dimples. I see them already. All right, let me pour some more. So, you know, when it's cured and dry, you'll see the dimples even more. They'll be dried into the resin. And so I'll have to sand this down, you know, just a little bit. You just want to rough up the surface, and then I'll apply more resin and let it dry until I don't have any more dips, fish eyes, dimples, whatever you want to call it. All right, let me rub this in. And that surface to surface contact, they don't like each other. We'll come back and check the chat in just a few seconds. Oh, did I finish my sentence? I was saying my moderator, Picture Me Crafting, is in here. And I know she's got my back and she's speaking for me to those who come in that I don't see. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, sis. Bestie. Okay. All right, I'm gonna let that sit a minute. I'm gonna take this glove off and change this glove. It's got too much resin. Miss Shirley, hello. How you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Well, let me get this glove on. And let me think. What's the next step? Oh, Jesus, I forgot. I don't forget. Okay, this is spray paints. That's what I got to do next. So I have. Let me move this stuff out the way because I'm gonna need this little table. I got this resin. Am I gonna need more? No, I know what I got to do next. I'm sorry. I got to get the bubbles out. So I'm gonna use my torch. It's kind of hard to see for the glare. So I can use a torch or a heat gun. And a heat gun might do better. But I don't feel like plugging it up. I got too much plugged up over there. I'm gonna leave it as is. So now what? Spray paints. Let's choose these colors. So I picked out, there's a lot here, but I'm not gonna use all these, but I picked out my peaches, golds, silvers. So this is the lightest peach that I could find. And it's called Fuzzy Peach. Y'all can see it, the light's not good. And it's Rust-Oleum. So I'm gonna use this one. I need a gold and a silver. Oh, and she did say like browns, tans, browns. So metallic bright finish. What is this? It looks like silver, but I don't know. I don't know if that's silver or gold. Let me spray it on something. Hold on. That's silver. Okay, we're gonna use this. And then I need a gold. This is a hammered gold. This is metallic pure gold. Let's see what this looks like. That's a brilliant gold. I don't know how gold she wants it. I'll spray this on the paper and see what it looks like. That's pretty gold. I'm gonna see what this one looks like. Did I miss anybody? If I did, hello. Welcome in. Spray this and see. More of a brown gold. Not very bright. So I'm gonna use this one. So what I got? Silver, gold, peach. I need a cream or tan color. See, these are the peaches that I already had here. They're too dark for her. I don't think she wants this color. I did put a little bit in there. Khaki. Maybe I use this khaki. And then I've got a chestnut. Okay, so here we go. And this is going to create some reactions. Spray paint creates reactions into the resin. I see a lot of dimples. I can't get the top off, y'all. All righty. There we go. Let me take all the tops off. Okay. So start with this. What is this? The chestnut. Just randomly. There's no pattern or anything. Okay. Let's put some gold in there. Ooh. Gold is overpowering. Gold and silver you have to be careful with. Gotta make sure I get these edges too. Okay. Now let's put some of the peach in there. You don't say anything that I missed. Hey, Mike, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, let's put some of this light peach in here and see what it does. And then that would subdue the darker color. So like if I put it over that patch right there, it will subdue it some. Because she said basically her decor has a lot of light peach in it. And then you just step back and look at it. Okay, what haven't I used? Silver? Let's do the silver. What's that, Bobby? Hi, how are you? The glare of the light, I can hardly see. Yes. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, let's put some silver. And then if I get it too dark, then I can always go over it with, oh, I didn't pick a cream. I can always go over it with the peach or the cream to light it up. Here is a, I don't know, it looks cream to me. I don't know what color it is. Lovely buff. Okay. Well, let's put some of the silver in here. Is that silver? Oh, yeah. Make sure I get some of these edges with these colors too. And like I said, if I put too much of this silver or gold or dark color, I can go over it with the light color. Okay, I don't want to put too much silver or too much gold because they are overpowering. Okay. Okay. How's it looking, y'all? What do I do next? I want a little bit. I want a little bit more gold in there. How's it looking? What can you tell? Can I miss anybody? Yeah, I can't use my fingers to scroll. Let me see. Yeah, put some of this cream in here. Or ivory buff, lovely buff. See what that's gonna do. And then did I use that tan? I guess I did. I'm put a little bit more. Uh-oh. And then I'm gonna go back over it with some more of the peach. Checking the chat. Okay, everybody's still speaking everything. Yeah, because I don't want it too dark. I don't want it too dark, so I definitely got to hit that spot. Let me use the peach a little bit and kind of go over that. Yeah. So because she emphasized more peach, but she wanted these other colors in here. That silver is looking real pretty going across there. Okay. It's not turning out too bad. I don't know what the hell I was so scared of. I really was. I was intimidated. What y'all think? Can you tell? Can y'all see the mixture? I want to bring a camera closer. Maybe this one. Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe not. That glare, you can hardly tell. Can you see what it's doing here? How it's all blending together? Maybe. Oh, I gotta adjust the camera. No, I don't know how I had it sitting. Hold on. What's that? Not really. Shouldn't have moved it. Wow. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this right. What in the world? Hmm. Hold on. See if I take it down a little bit. Nope. Yeah, I can't adjust the camera now. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Well, anywho, that's gonna be good enough, I guess. Okay. What y'all saying? Thank you, my. Who was that say up there before you said nice? You know, that might read it. So what I'm gonna do now? So I have mixed up what do you call the stuff? Not resin, not alcohol, ink, mica powder. I have mixed up mica powder. And so this is called a Mirage Gold. So I mixed it with alcohol. So I've got to shake that up. Well, you can see that at the bottom. It looks white. It looks like an iridescent white, but it has gold, tints gold, a light gold. And then I did a silver and then actual gold. So I placed BBs in here so that I can, there they go, so that it can stir it up real good. Shake it up real good. There we go. So this is mixed up with what the Mirage Gold is looking like. Here's the actual gold. And then here is the silver. So I'm gonna start out with this Mirage Gold. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what it do. There are a lot of dimples and fish eyes. But probably what I will do is after this cures for 24 hours, when I come back at it and sand it for the next coat of resin, I might spray paint some more. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like. Okay, let's do this. So you drop high. I think that's what you do. Drop high. So I'm gonna squirt this, just let it drop. And alcohol has a reaction also with epoxy resin. It creates cells. I don't know. I just see. I think it's spreading out too far. Okay, let me try this in the bigger bottle and see how this drops. Oh yeah, see that splatters. Oh, see that doesn't splatter. That bottle's too little. See, this like drips on there. Oh, that's gonna be pretty. Don't do too much. So what I probably will do is pour this in my hand and let it drip because it's not. No, it's spraying. It's not dripping like I want it to. So I'm gonna do it this way. Oh, I can splatter it like that. Yeah. That'd be better than pouring in my hand because I might pour too much in here. Let's put some splatters in here. Okay. So I'm gonna have to do the same thing with the gold because it just sprays. It doesn't drip like the other one does. So ooh, really pretty and nice reactions. I'm gonna bring the camera down again so you guys can see. And I don't want to overdo it. Let me step back and look. Do some here. Okay. Check and check. So now I can take my heat gun or the torch and still try to get out more bubbles, because this creates bubbles as well. And you have to be careful when you're using alcohol ink. You don't want to set the thing on fire, so you don't go too low and just go over it fast. Now, if I use the heat gun, it may move. It may move the paint, which will be a nice reaction also. Let's do that. We'll plug this in. I don't have much space down here, y'all, in this little corner I'm in. That helps break things up and blend things so that they're not just like circle dots. Bear with me, y'all. When I get through, I'm gonna bring the camera down so that you can see what's going on here. And I'm just breaking up those splatters and moving the paint a little bit. It's blending, so it doesn't look like it's purposeful, so it'll look organic. Knock the stuff over. All right. What what I like in here is that gold, not the dark gold, the what is this? Mirage gold? Because it's kind of creamy, ivory, but it has hints of gold in it. So y'all, I'm gonna bring this other camera over it and let you see. This thing will stay turned off. Let me check the chat. Are y'all good? Drive safe, Kim. Kim, come stage. Hey, how are you? Welcome in. You'll be listening while you're driving. Okay. Okay. Thank you for being here. Who did I miss? don't think I missed anybody else. If I did, hello and welcome in. So let me take this camera again over here and see if you all can see the reactions that are going on in this paint. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. I don't want to drop anything on it. Let me get a good handle. Okay, am I over it? Yeah. So I don't know with that ring light if y'all can see what's going on. You know what? Let me turn the light off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Okay. That I'm gonna try and go slow. I don't want to make you dizzy. Okay. So I'm going to let me look at it good and see what else I want to add. If I want to add some more paint. Y'all know I can't get that camera set back right. If I want to add some more paint, spray paint, or what? The lighting is just not good down here in this basement. Let me turn this light back on. Help me out. Like looks like I need something right in here. So I'm going to put some of this Mirage Gold. No. This one spray paint too. Silver. Don't overdo it, Tracy. Don't overdo it. Okay. Let me drop some more of this on this side. Yeah. I don't want to put any more silver in here. That's plenty of silver. But I think I might want to put a little bit more gold. Do I want to do the spray paint or I'm gonna drip a little bit on this side. There's not much over here. Let me shake that up good. Hmm. Putting it in my hand, y'all. I'm doing too much now, aren't I? Okay, I think I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. That's what I say, right? I think so. For right now. It's looking pretty good. Might have too much silver in there. But after it dries and I do the next coat of epoxy, I may add more. Cover it up. Or maybe I should blend it now. Let me I keep going and going and going, don't I? Just let me soften up this silver right there and right there. I just want to soften it a little bit. Okay. Let me leave it alone. Let me leave it alone. What y'all got to say? What do you think? I'm done for today. I'm going to take the heat gun and the torch and torch it again, get out any bubbles, and let this dry overnight. couple nights and come back at it with another coat of resin and maybe some more paint, but this might be enough paint. I don't know. What you think? You know it's going to be beautiful because it was cute with the first clear coat. Was it? Thank you. Thank you. Looks fancy. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And then I can see better in the daytime. It's dark outside. It's dark down here. I just really want to see it once it's dry and see what else I need to do to it. So I can get those final coats of clear resin on it, put the legs on it, and be done with it. Any questions? Anything else? The coffee table going to look great. Thank you, Donzel. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. What was I on here? Hour? Not quite, maybe. Where's the time? I don't even see it. I don't know, but hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. Thank you for your time, and I'll bring you back. I'll come back soon. I said that 3-4 months ago, didn't I? It's taking me forever to get this done, but I need to get it done and out of my house and get it to the lady who wants it. Be not intimidated, right? You can do it. You can do it. Love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend. I'll see you out there in them streets. I might put a video out for this evening or tomorrow, a premiere. If I go and get me something to eat and chill out. Thanks for being here, Mike. I appreciate it. Hey, I'm biased. How are you? Welcome, welcome in, honey. You ready to close it out? You get an opportunity to go back and check out the replay. I would appreciate it. So I'm going to get out all this garb, clean myself up, clean this mess up, and use the rest of this resin before it cures. I almost forgot. I got that much resin left. I got a mold. I'm going to do a little something. So I got to record that too. So have a wonderful day, y'all. Peace and love. I'll see you out in the streets later on. Toodles. Love ya.